course, any morning wouldn't be a perfect morning without kelp and iodine. It is my go-to. Get yourself some goddamn kelp and iodine ASAP. This is how I pretty much never get sick. I just do this, pop it in, and now you're a superhero. That, along with all the other supplements that you just saw me take, it's an absolute must to take those every single day. Yo, if you're gonna be lifting for 30, 40, 50 years down the line, you're not gonna want fucked up joints, right? You're gonna wanna feel healthy, and take an extra 5 seconds in the beginning of the day to pop in all those pills, and the iodine is gonna make sure that, you know, you can lift for the long run. So it's a must. It's a must. Yo, what's good? My name is Andre. It is Saturday, and I'm just gonna take you guys through a day in the life of what a SEO agency owner that makes around 40K per month normally does. This weekend, my mom came over from Seattle, so we're gonna get a quick lift in, and we're actually gonna get her a gift at maybe Fashion Square or something. And you know what kind of pisses me off actually quite a bit is recently on Instagram, I've been posting my wins, I've been posting my dubs. Over the past like couple weeks, I made around 15K in new cash, and a lot of people on Instagram are still DMing me, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing to make money? Yo, they could go to my Instagram. It'll take literally 2 seconds, right? They can click my highlights. They can see my YouTube channel. They can see that I run an SEO agency. The same freaking reason why they're asking me, yo, Andre, what do you do for a living? Is the same reason why you're in that same exact spot, not doing shit with your life, because you can go figure it out yourself and it'll take 2 seconds, right? So I own an SEO agency. We help home improvement business owners come up organically, right, by bringing up their websites. So pretty much anytime someone searches, window replacement, window installation near me, they come up towards the top, taking advantage of hundreds of high intent leads pretty much for life. So it's similar to like a Facebook ads agency or a Google ads agency, but we'll get into that in a second. Right now, I'm just taking some creatine. I'm getting ready to get a crazy pump at the gym, and I'm gonna bring you guys with me. So let's get it. All right, so now that we got the boring shit out of the way, warm up the shoulders, which is an absolute must. You don't want to get into the gym and, kind of free ball it. Otherwise, you will for sure get injured. These past 5-6 months, taking supplements every day, honestly, these joint kind of helping supplements that I've been taking make it seem like I don't even need a warm-up. It sounds crazy, but my joints feel so amazing all of the time. Whereas previously, like 5-6 months ago, I would definitely need at least a 20-30 minute warm-up just for the shoulders before I felt 100% good. But now I'm good to go. We're gonna get into some heavy chest flies. One of my favorite exercises. Most people say, yo, Andre, how do I grow my chest? Honestly, you're not doing enough chest flies. You're not doing enough heavy chest flies. And a lot of people, they lack going heavy on the chest flies because their shoulders are so fucked up from lifting so often that they're so tight, right? So number one, you have to get mobile in the shoulders. And then number two, then you can get heavy chest flies and start getting that stretch at the way back, right? And then getting that squeeze. It's a way bigger difference than right here. Most people, they think I'm gonna go over my chest and I'm gonna do more presses, but look at that range of motion, bro. Look at that range of motion rather than coming like way back here. So once I understood that, then I'm like, fuck that. I only want the exercises that are gonna maximize my range of motion, maximize my stretch, right? And so now I would say 90-95% of my lifts on chest day are just heavy fucking chest flies. So we're gonna get after it, we're gonna get going, and I'm gonna take you guys with me.
So on those flies, a lot of people, or I would say most people, they go light on the flies, right? They're coming down and they're not getting that full stretch at the bottom. Make sure when you're coming down and you're doing, especially when you're doing heavy weight, come down a little bit bent with your arms instead of fully straight. You go fully straight the whole entire time, you're gonna reach to that point where you're hitting mostly that anterior delt, that front delt, right? But if you bend your arms a little bit, especially at the bottom, you're gonna get a nice stretch in that chest, come up and then straighten them, right? So it's like you're hugging a tree throughout the majority of the lifts until you get to the top, and then you're reaching out, right? And then what I did at the end, I just killed it out with as many partials as possible. And then at the end of every lift, I try to squeeze that muscle as much as I can to get as much blood flow in that area, which is especially helpful when you're just getting into the lift, you don't have much of a pump at all, and you want to get that pump going ASAP. So it was a few weeks ago when I was lifting, and I just love flexing in the mirror. I don't know what it is, but I'm obsessed with it. And a few weeks ago, I really made the decision where I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. Like after every lift, I'm gonna go in the mirror, I'm gonna flex as hard as possible. And once I stopped thinking what other people are thinking, my lifts got so much better. My pumps were so much greater flexing in the mirror, and I was so much more into it. Plus, the normal time that I work out, this is a Saturday, so I'm in here in the morning, right? But the normal time I work out is like 9 p.m. when I get done with all my shit for the day, because I work throughout the whole day. And by that time, like, I don't want to lift at all. But when I get in the zone, and every single lift that I do partials to the end of it. I make sure to like completely kill myself off. I'm so in the zone that, you know, not flexing the mirror, not like taking advantage of every moment in the workout causes me to like, you know, lose my focus. And the second I lose focus, especially when I'm tired at the end of the day, my workout gets so much worse. So what I recommend for you guys that are, you know, maybe losing some motivation in the gym is just get 100% into the lift that you're doing. Don't fucking think about anything else. Maybe step away from your phone for an hour. It's an hour. Like, just lock in for an hour and do whatever it takes to get the biggest pump as possible. And I'm telling you, once I started making this change, even just recently, my lifts got insane and you get jacked. More chest flies. What did I say? 95% of my lifts was gonna be chest flies. So for this one, I hit this one a lot differently than most people. Most people probably have this at like a normal height, right? And then they grab like these ones, right? So they grab these grippers. The way I like to do it, I like to raise the bench up as much as I can. And then what I actually do is instead of grabbing these ones, I grab this top part here, right? And by doing so, I can get a fuller range of motion at the top. When I'm crossing over, then I alternate each side. So I'm getting that full stretch at the bottom, but I'm also getting that full squeeze because I'm coming up and I'm crossing, right? So that's what I try to replicate in my cable flies. But for machines, it's usually a lot harder to get full range of motion because they're all predetermined based on how they make up the machine. So I modify them to make them fit me. So normally how my workouts work is I just like to kill off whatever the main body part is first. And then after that, I'll go into killing off some of the smaller body parts, right? So for upper body day, I'm gonna hit, you know, either chest or back. Then I'm gonna hit some of the smaller muscles like arms right after. So right now we're just killing off the arms and like a finisher kind of thing. So I'm just gonna do like 50 to 100 diamond push-ups until my triceps are literally bleeding, bro. Literally bleeding. And then that's when we'll know it's a good workout. All right, so now that we got the important stuff out of the way, now we're gonna go shopping for my mom. I have no idea what I'm gonna get her. It's gonna get her some random shit at maybe Gucci or whatever. I don't even know her size or anything, so more than likely, we're gonna get some shit. She's gonna have to take it back and whatever, right? But it's the thought that counts. That's all that matters, so let's get it. Ah. So I'm at the mall now. What's nice about our gym is that it's right next to the Fashion Square Mall, which is like the #1 mall in all of Arizona. So it doesn't even open till like another 10 minutes, which is funny. So it gives us some time to walk around, kind of decide, you know, what I want to get my mom. I'm fucking terrible at this shit. Like, I am the worst gift giver ever. Basically, I'm just gonna try to get her something maybe nice, maybe like a jacket, maybe something black. She loves black. And we're just gonna wing it. So let's go. So I have no idea what I'm doing in terms of shopping for other people. I definitely know how to shop for myself though. So one of the biggest purchases that I made in here was when I first started my business. I had somebody pay me like $3K up front, which is the most that I've ever gotten paid up front. So I was so hyped, and all I wanted was a nice watch. So I went to the Rolex store. I was like, what's the cheapest Rolex that I can get? They're like, we don't have Rolexes for 4K, which is what I wanted to pay, but we have what's called Tudors. So I got a Tudor, and it was from this place right here, actually. And this is actually it. So that's what I got on. As you can see. So it's made by the same company. I love Tudors. I love Rolexes. Big fan. But what makes these unique is that they're trying out like different colors with Tudors. They're trying out like a bunch of different styles because Rolex, they're not able to change up the brand at all. And basically they needed one that was a little bit cheaper so they could change it up and more people buy them. And so, yeah, big Tudor guy, big Tudor fan. And yeah, okay, back to getting my mom a gift. I still have no idea what I'm doing, but we'll figure it out. All right, so I got my mom something special. It was actually so special that they had to go in the back and get a specific kind of bag just for this specific kind of gift. And I'm not gonna tell you what it is right now, but I guess you're gonna see later on in the video. This is so funny. This like, I'm walking out like I'm freaking Santa Claus. People are looking at me like, what the hell did this guy buy? So quick chest pump, done. Got my mom a gift. Now we're back home. What you need to do right after a workout within the next 30 minutes is get a post-workout snack or meal as soon as possible so you can take advantage of getting just the biggest pump as you can. One thing that you guys got to try out, Fruit Riot. These sour grapes are so fire. So when I was young, I had such a big sweet tooth. I would eat tons of candy and I still have a sweet tooth to this day. This has really helped me kind of negate that. Basically, what they are is sour grapes, bro. So they take grapes, they freeze them, and then they put this like sour coating on them. They're so fire, bro. See that? Absolute must. So a good little, post-workout snack to spike my my blood sugar to maximize my pump. On top of this, we got beef, right? You want to get big, you got to eat like 5-6 meals a day, mostly animal protein. So I eat about 2 to 3 of these beef meals every single day, around 6 to 10 ounces per meal, and then also like 2 chicken breasts a day, and then anywhere from 10 to 20 eggs a day as well. I am the reason why there is an egg shortage. I swear to God, bro. It was like 4 weeks ago, I was getting eggs at Costco and I checked out with like 9 or 10 of them. This is before they had like the egg limit of how many eggs you should be getting at Costco. And the people were pissed, bro, like pissed. I was walking out, I'm like, well, I'm not a weirdo that's gonna like freeze them all and like store them for like hibernation. Like I'm literally buying these and they're all gonna be gone within the next 2 weeks. Sure enough, I come back a week later, 2 weeks later, and there's like a limit on how many eggs that you have to buy. I'm like, I fucking knew. I am the one that caused the freaking egg shortage. I'm sorry, guys. That's my fault. But yeah, it seems like this is probably hot enough to put this beef on. So this is what I do. I wash my hands, of course. You want to be a bodybuilder? You can't eat like no bird. You got to eat like a bodybuilder.
little salt, some more salt. People that think that, you know, you're getting too much salt, or maybe most people are eating too much salt, that might be true just because of the fact that most people don't work out at all. But if you work out, salt is the most important thing that you can be eating. If you're not getting enough salt, the reason why people have headaches 99% of the time is because you're dehydrated. And what causes you to be hydrated again? Most of the time it's salt, right? Salt and potassium and water, right? So you can't just drink a ton of water and expect to freaking just get hydrated, because it's not gonna dissolve into your tissues, right? To have water that actually dissolves into your tissues, there needs to be a component of salts, right? So the more salt on your meals, really the merrier. And actually, what's even better is if you do something like this, Himalayan pink salt that has iodine in it, because most people, like you watching this video right now, you are deficient in iodine. So more iodine, more Himalayan salt on your foods, as long as you work out, is gonna be fantastic for your long-term health and all of that good stuff. So there we go. That's my post-workout meal. A lot of the times people are like, yo, how do you get big? How do you get big? Yo, to 99% of the people out there that are asking that stupid question, literally, I already know you're not eating as much as you should be. So eat way more. Like, look at this plate. It's literally like almost all the way full of beef. By the way, do I have to continue to eat like this at my stage where I'm at currently? No. The reason why I do it is because I know for sure that it works. Why change something that works, right? What people say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm not gonna change my diet just because I'm making more money now. I'm still gonna be eating like a dog because I look like a dog, boy, so I'm not gonna stop. So about to down this meal, then we're about to hop on a school call. So every Saturday, I teach my community on how to build an SEO agency. We're gonna hop on that in the next 30-ish minutes after I down this. So let's get it. So now we're in the dungeon. This is where the magic happens, as most people would say. It's normally happening in their bedroom. That's happening downstairs in my basement. So what normally happens on Saturdays is I hop on school calls, which is pretty much just our community with a bunch of SEO agency owners that just want to learn how to build a business just like I have. And I've never actually been in a position where I can teach people how to build a business. I think it's so cool. Previously in the past, I tried so many different ways to make money before. I've tried drop shipping. I've tried starting a meal prep company. I tried, starting like an online training type thing. I've never been so happy where I am right now to teach other people how to do SEO, because I think the main reason for that is I just love sounding smart. I know it kind of sounds weird, but throughout my whole life, I've always felt dumb. Teaching like all these other business models, I felt like they required no skill. Like, if I want to teach you how to lose weight and get jacked, well, eat more protein and hit the gym more. It's really not that difficult. But if you want to make money, it's way more difficult. And you want to start an SEO agency, I'm gonna be straight up, it's way harder. You have to learn a CRM, you have to learn how to market yourself, you have to learn sales, you have to learn all of this different stuff. So that's why I want to hop on these calls now, and I actually am knowledgeable about all of those things now. It's much more rewarding for me to be able to teach all of these things than it was back, when I owned a training business, teaching people, eat more protein and work out more. So you're gonna see on this call that I do know what I'm talking about. And if you guys come over around this area, I can show you, my screen, kind of show you a little bit more about what I do, and then kind of go from there. Okay, so as you can see my screen, this is my Stripe account over the past few days. So I made this 500, 1,000, 500, so that's 2,000 right there, 3,000, 4,000, 4,300, and 4,500. So over the past 2 days, I made $4,500. This one failed. Every now and then you're gonna have failures, from, people having cards that they need to put in again or whatever it is. There's different reasons for that. Usually when there's failures, I just call up the client and just, ask them how they're doing more than anything. And then after that, I go into, hey, by the way, your card failed, so I'll get that fixed later today. But you can see here, I pretty much made, around $4,500 within the past few days. And this is from, automated subscriptions. So every month, we charge people $1,000 per month for our SEO services, which includes Google Business Posts, consistent blogging, citations, backlinks, and then optimizing their whole website for SEO to ensure that they continue popping up high on Google. So when anybody searches, the keywords that actually, get pulled up the most or get searched the most, their site comes up at the top so they can get leads pretty much for life. That is what I do, and that's the best way that I can explain SEO to somebody that has no idea what SEO is. So anybody that's watching this video that continues to ask me, hey, what's SEO? What's SEO? I'm not going to fully explain every single aspect in depth of what we do for clients. Just hop on our school calls, once every Saturday. We go through what I do. You can ask me literally anything for completely free, right? Whereas most communities, you're going to have to, pay some money. And that's the main reason why I'm not charging right now, is because I'm focused on building an actual business. I'm not some fake guru that went out and made $2,000 a month and all of a sudden decided to start teaching it to people. No, I'm actually building a legit business at $50K per month. It's extremely stressful. I don't have time to, build out a whole community full with like a bunch of videos and et cetera, et cetera. Like, I'm focused on my own business right now. But if you want to hop on our calls, the link will be below in the bio, in the description. Use my affiliate links so that I can get paid as well. Otherwise, I'm doing this for free, which at the end of the day, it's fine because this is my passion. And again, this is what I love to do anyways. So yeah, you're going to see those calls coming up soon. And that's pretty much it. So another thing that a lot of business owners lack, I would say, is having a solid vision board that explains every step of the way of how they're going to reach their goals, right? The person that has no idea where they're going, it does not matter how much work they do, because at the end of the day, you have no vision. So how are you going to know where exactly you're going, right? So for me, I want to hit 100K per month by July, which is extremely doable. All I need to do is touch up on, my services a little bit, and then, start more Facebook ads, et cetera, et cetera. I know the exact path that I need to do to get there, but this helps out even more to have, a monthly goal and then like a 3-month goal or whatever. So our month, by the end of March, was to hit 60 clients. We're already at 62 or 63. So we already surpassed this goal. I gave my bonus to one of my employees. Actually, every 10K, I give them a bonus, and that helps incentivize people as well. And then all these other steps are just necessities that I need to do to take care of my clients, to ensure that they actually stick, so that I can, hit that goal of 100K per month within, just a few more months, right? And again, not having a vision board, like, not only in business but in life. Like, if you have a normal 9 to 5 job and you don't have a vision and you don't have it up on a wall, it's like, it's so much harder to reach your goal when you have no idea what you're actually shooting for, right? And this is another thing that, kind of relates to depression and relates to people being so sad nowadays, is because they don't have goals of what they want to do in life. Like, of course you're going to be sad if you don't have a goal and you don't have something that you're working towards, especially as a guy, right? So the first thing I would recommend people to do if they're sad and they have no idea where they're going, get a board, get a piece of paper, put your goals down, your 6-month goals, your year goals, your 5-year goals, etc. And then shoot for those goals, every day. Like, align your life to the point where you're eventually going to hit those goals every day. And I'm telling you, you're going to have a much better life. The second I started doing this, my life was so much better because I know where I need to go. What's up? What's up, guys? I'm just doing a day in the life video.
Oh, I love that.
So I'm just trying to, show people a different side of me, type thing, like with the working out and stuff and everything else. So got my mom a gift too, so I'm gonna show that in the video. But yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. So yeah,
Got any questions, Melissa or Kaden? I see you're here with
I am struggling on my sales calls. I would love to see your presentation that you use in one of your sales calls because you're crushing it.
yeah, presentation in terms of like when you share your screen and you start talking about it, or like before you share your
Yeah.
screen. So first I have my page open that has my testimonials, so I always start off by making them laugh, right? So before I share my screen, I'm just like, okay, I do feel like, potentially we would be a good fit. I give them a little bit of context on what we do. So what we do, is we only work with blank company, whoever I'm speaking with. And basically anytime you search, window coverings near me or whatever it is, the keyword that they need to be popped up for, you come up at the top, taking advantage of hundreds of like high intent leads pretty much for life. I have this I have this angle facing like a weird direction today too, because I'm doing like a day in the life type thing. So I got like a video, recording me.
I got my first SEO client.
Nice, bro. That's sick. I love that. The thing is, when I first got started, I did not want to go into any other space, bro. That's how people get worn thin and they never become experts at one thing.
Thank you, Andre. I appreciate you.
Thank you guys, appreciate it. Thank you, Fahad, for hopping on the call at 12 on your. I think everyone should thank Fahad right now for hopping on this call, answering questions at 12 while on Ramadan. And fasting.
No worries, man. No worries. No worries.
Thank you, Fahad.
Everyone says
Fahad, you're the GOAT. I'm looking at this electrician website and I'm just like, it's so beautiful.
He's the
and
reason
it's
why you have that.
functional.
Exactly. Yes, we're all thankful for Fahad. All right. Okay, perfect. Thank you guys. Thanks for hopping on. See you guys.
Have a good day.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. So that's pretty much the whole call. You guys understand, how many questions I normally get hit with on Saturdays. I think one of the biggest problems, again, when people try to build a business is, they're not finding ways to make themselves irreplaceable, right? Because in, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, so many businesses are going to become replaceable with AI and different other things, right? So one of the biggest ways that you can become irreplaceable is to create school communities like I just was in, right? Because people are going to be craving in-person relationships more than anything, especially again, 5, 10, 20 years down the line. So don't just build a business and think I'm going to make a ton of money in the short term. Think, how can I be irreplaceable? And you will win in the long run. I'm trying to get my biggest point that I want to get across is to let people know to just get into it and just start their dreams. Otherwise, they'll never do shit, to have a growth mindset. Most people have a fixed mindset. That's why they never get anywhere in life. Like, they just think everything's going to be the same for the rest of their life. How's your day going? Good. Wema Sliter, Ray Sliter. Her last name is Slider, for sure. Sliter, Slyter. 202, so 42202. Yeah. We're now getting my mom the present that we got for her, because I guess I'm Santa Claus now. She deserves it though. She comes here, from Seattle. It's kind of a far distance, and then she buys us dinner at Sedona, which I don't feel like she should be buying us dinner at all anymore. So we'll see how she reacts. What up? Hi. I got my friend here, but also.
Oh, this is terrible.
No, you're good.
Completely messed up.
Well, anyways, I guess I'm Santa Claus,
good.
so here you go, Mom.
What? Oh my God. What did I get?
You can get something later.
Flowers.
This is
What did you just?
this is about Mom.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming.
Oh, I love you.
You gotta open it. Love you. We're doing a video.
This is not. Why didn't you tell me this?
Open it.
Oh gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Andre is bigger than I am.
This is so funny how they wrapped it. They were like, we can either put it in a bag or they could put it in they can wrap it like officially. And I was like, I want you to wrap it. So it ended up being a huge box. That's
like
why.
a Santa bag. What did you get me? Oh my goodness, you didn't like my outfits I brought.
I actually don't know if you like this. You could.
He was saying, "Mom, did you bring anything nice?" Where it's like, what? What do you mean nice? I'm on vacation.
It has the receipt. You can return it. So I have no idea.
My coat?
I have no idea if you would like it, honestly.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You always pick good things on.
You can always return it.
You're
So.
sweet. Of course, you strongly love me. But what did you get? A coat? A jacket? Oh goodness! Thank you.
And I don't know if it will fit. Like again, I have the receipt in there. You can always return it. Like
No, this is
I have no idea.
beautiful.
I thought it was kind of your style because black.
Yes, and I'm going to so many events.
So
Okay, I'm going to try it right here.
you don't have to try it on right now.
Okay. Well, I'm in the bathroom. I know it's in the bathroom.
You can try it on later. Because that's the hardest thing. Like I had this girl helping me out, so she said it would fit. She said it would be okay.
Might be one size smaller or bigger. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad. I'm wearing it over.
Yeah, that's not bad actually. That looks really good.
Yeah. Can I see the mirror?
Yeah. I like that a lot.
Ew, just one size bigger.
Yeah, just one size, but
Yeah.
it has a good style though. It has a good look.
On you, though.
It is really nice. Look at the buttons.
Cinched one.
Yes, that looks super good.
Andre? Yeah.
Yes.
We'll go back and exchange it for a bigger size.
Yes,
Size bigger.
exactly. I love
But
that.
I don't.
Isn't that beautiful? I love that.
That was sharp.
Right. Hey. Yeah, it's just the shoulders in this area.
Shoulders.
It's just the shoulders. I mean,
It's a little.
actually, no, it looks like it could fit you, honestly, just a barely
need
in the shoulders, a little bit.
Little bit more.
Rare.
Just
Yeah. It's a super good look, though, yeah.
This
All right.
sweater. Thank you.
That's
Andre.
it. Yeah.
Aw, I feel so spoiled. Goodness. Well, can we go shopping and exchange it while I'm here?
Yeah, we can definitely
They
do
may
that.
not have this in Seattle. You know, they have better styles down here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
we can do
get
that.
it.
Yeah, the rest of the day I'm just with you guys, so
Okay. Great.
that works.
Okay.
That looks sharp. Like
I know, it actually looks really good on you.
I know it looks better.
We were like
One,
going,
he-
we were going around and trying to see, like, we walked around like the whole store, like trying to find the right one, and then I was like, let's just go back to the section that we
This is
started
actually
in,
big. The double breast.
and then we're like, let's do this one.
It's really in with the buttons. I don't have anything like that.
The buttons, I thought at first the buttons were too much. I was like, Mom doesn't like that flashy style. She likes black and she like
Plain.
long. And I was like, can we get one that's like long and black and like all the way down, like right here? She was like, this is like pretty much all we have. So I didn't think that one was gonna be good, but you put it on and you look really professional though. That is really good.
She needed stuff because she's going every weekend.
I'm going.
Work.
I know. That's what I was thinking. This is where I get my grind from, Mom. This is why I'm successful.
I don't know about that, but I just.
Because she outworks everybody else. So that's where I got that from.
Well, I got it from my parents. We work hard for our kids. That's all our life is. When he was born, my mom was going, well, Weema, this is your life now. Your life is not your life. This is your life.
Are you happy with how we turned out then?
I think
Pretty
so.
proud?
I'm pretty proud. I'm a pretty proud
See?
person. Except
that?
we have to pick.
The ultimate goal is not money, it's to make your parents proud, okay? Remember that, guys. Remember that.
Well.
So, yeah.